Hi, welcome back to the channel. My name's Neil, and in this video we're going to look at another one of those bits of kit that I've used for years and that is so good I would happily recommend it to anybody, whether they're just starting out or whether it's someone who's been doing this sort of stuff for a while. And that item is one of these. This is a white box stove. So the white box stove is called a white box stove because it comes in a white cardboard box. Essentially, it's an ultra lightweight, high performance alcohol stove. It's made from recycled aluminium beer bottles. Now this one I've had about 9 or 10 years, and when I first got it I was a little bit dubious because it doesn't actually feel very much, and that's because it weighs virtually nothing. This on its own comes to 30 grams. I've sneezed heavier things than 30 grams. It's that lightweight, but its performance certainly isn't something you would expect from a lightweight. It's a really high performance, brilliant little stove. Now when you buy it, you don't just get the stove, you also get this. And this is your windshield kit, but it's also got a little square of foil that you actually sit this on the ground, and that helps to protect the ground. It also can be used for pre-warming it if you're using it on really, really cold days. The operation to get these working is really simple. You basically pour fuel in the top. You then drop a spark on it and it lights. A few minutes and then you get some jets of flame suddenly bloom out from the sides, and that's when you put your pan directly on the top, because with this stove you don't have to buy a special add-on that you sit your stove on the top of. You don't have to buy some special pan support. Your pan sits directly on the top, so again it helps to save weight. Once it is alight and it has bloomed and you put your pan on the top, well, I've done a few experiments with it and I looked at what everyone said on the internet, and they said you can boil 500 millilitres of water and it takes on average about 7.5 minutes. And that's true. I tried it and tested it, and it does boil 500 millilitres of water in about 7.5 minutes. That's on average. Depending what pan you're using, you can speed the time up. Now my current mug that I use on this is one of the Pathfinder canteen cups, and with that I can boil 500 millilitres of water in 5 minutes and 34 seconds. That's fast. That's fast for any stove, let alone a little spirit stove. Obviously in real everyday use I don't normally go boiling pints of water on this little stove. What I'm normally boiling up is enough water to make a brew, so I'm actually boiling a mugful, which is about 300 millilitres. So your standard coffee or tea cup at home is about 250 to 300 millilitres. So that's what I'm boiling up. When I boil that up, it only takes 4 minutes. So it's a very, very quick way of getting a brew, either first thing in the morning or while you're out on the trail. As I said, it's very, very simple. There's no working parts to go wrong. There's no simmer control on this. They're not designed for that. They're designed for the ultra lightweight backpacking market, where all they want to do is boil water. They don't simmer things. What they tend to do is carry dried foods, add boiling water to dry foods, put it all in a cosy, give it 20 minutes, and that's it. That's your food rehydrated. So there's no need for a simmer. All you want is a fast, effective boiling machine, and that's what this is. Cost wise, well, here in the UK, I think I paid, as I said, about 9 or 10 years ago, about £20 for this, and it was from a company called Backpacking Light. I checked on their website recently, and they don't actually do this one anymore. They do the same stove. It's now called the Next Generation, and I think it's got 5 extra jet holes around the side, but otherwise it's the same stove. Yes, it's made from lightweight aluminium, but it's pretty durable. This has seen daily use. It's carried in my day sack pretty much wherever I go, so that I can get a brew on the trail or while I'm working. If I get a quick break, I can quickly get myself a cup of tea. So this has seen almost daily use for about the last 10 years. And yes, it's got a few dents and a few bashes, but it still works. It really is an excellent piece of kit. So there you have it. That's the white box stove and its windshield. The pair of them weigh in at less than 60 grams. What you get is something that's ultra lightweight, very high performance, and doesn't cost the earth. It runs on methylated spirits or denatured alcohol, which is fairly cheaply available everywhere. You're not carrying pressurized cans that when they're empty you don't know what to do with them. It comes in a bottle and you decant it out into your fuel bottle. As far as fuel bottles go, all I use are the little fruit shoots kids bottles wrapped up with duct tape. They've got a little nozzle on the top and they're absolutely ideal for carrying methylated spirits in. Hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope you found it useful. If you're in the market for a new stove that you can put in your kit that's not going to cost the earth, weigh a ton or be overcomplicated, this is what you want. If you did enjoy the video, then remember, hit that like button, and as always, if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel. Share it. If you think other people might want to know about how good these are, then share that video out there. What you can also do, if you want to support the channel and you like what I'm doing, is pop over to my Etsy shop. It's Greencraft Shop, and on there you'll find a few bits and pieces that I make while I'm out in the woods, and a few bits that I also make when I'm at home. Also, what you'll find on there is one of these, the Greencraft patch, and these are getting increasingly popular. I'm sending out some of these every week to various parts of the world, in fact. Why not get yourself one of these, sew it on your smock or onto your rucksack, and show your support for the channel. I've been Neil, and until next time, stay safe.